Okay. How have you guys been, like, in terms of your trades? Like, I've only taken, like, 2 trades in the last week and a half. Okay, so let's take a look here. Just see where Bitcoin's at. Yeah, let me get some music on here. Someone's mic is making a lot of noise. Jujutsu, I'm just going to mute you for now, man. Okay. Cool. Okay, Jujutsu says I've been looking for something to trade, just haven't seen what I'm looking for, and that's on Sol in the 53, 54 area. Okay, let's jump to Sol quickly. Um, yeah, man, Sol has been a massive gainer this last few days. Like, I mean, look at the middle of October. It was just pure growth for Solana. If we had to measure this, 200% increase in Solana if you were in it from 13th of October. Mad, and that's not even the bull run yet, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn off the scalper for now. So let me clear this chart quickly. I might actually, my trend lines are still valid, so let's just remove the noise here quick. Okay, so we still got the rising trend that's hasn't been invalidated. We've got this resistance trend which is still valid as well. So now let's refine this to 1 hour just to see what we're working with. Okay, so straight off the bat I'm seeing a horizontal resistance. Okay, so this is a very strong horizontal level. So 62 to about 64 That's the resistance level that we're trying to break through now, right? So I'm just going to turn off my MAs here as well. Okay, so we know that that's a resistance level that we're trying to break through now.
Can you share your screen, please?
Oh, snap, sorry. Didn't I start sharing in Discord? Sorry guys. Cool, there we go. Tell me if you guys can see it now. Also, let me just drop this here in the chat quickly.
Your audio is a little bit low as well. Can you turn it up a little bit, please?
Sure, just give me a second. How does this sound now?
Yeah, that's much better, thanks.
Cool. Yeah, for those of you who are in the chat and want to go watch this a bit later again, this is where I'm streaming it to, so sorry, just restarting my earphones quick. Okay, so let me just start off again. Okay, so we were on Solana. So this is my last chart. I'm just turning off my indicators quick. Right, so I don't know when I did this, but as you can see, these trend lines still have not been invalidated, right? So what we're seeing right now is that we're still in the rising trend. We've broken through this resistance level, and we haven't come back to, like, you know, test it again. So that's cool. We did have these double bottom here, which proved to be a nice push to the upside, but now we're like back at a strong resistance level. So refining to the 1 hour now. Okay, so then this box that I drew right here, this is the resistance level that I was referring to. As you can see, it's a really strong resistance level. We're trying to break through it, but we're not getting there, right? Also, the other thing that we can see that's happening right now is RSI stopped out. I've also got the Lux Algo oscillator on here. And as you can see, this red line over here is indicating a bearish divergence, and the oscillator is also given a sell signal or a reversal. I think that's what the gray dot means. So if we look at what that's saying, right? So it's saying that the highs aren't respecting the volume. So if we look at this, price is coming up, right? But according to this, we're making lower highs in terms of volume. So that's what the oscillator tracks, right? The movement of momentum. So if you brought up the normal RSI, then what we should be seeing right now is that the highs are getting lower. In this case, they are. As you can see there, those are the highs that are getting lower. But over here, the highs are sort of getting higher. So that's bearish divergence over there. Okay, so based off of that, the heavy resistance that we're at right now, and in this case, we don't have a level higher to test here, so I'm still going to use my fib off of, I'm just close this. I don't need the RSI as well. So if we draw the fib from here, we can see that that's 618 right there. So what we could also look for right now is an area to short from. This is actually a very nice short opportunity that's shown itself right here. So I would actually take a short over here. So we're looking for short position. Anywhere in this area is cool. Let's just check. So this would be the area for the stop loss that I would look for. Around right here, give or take. So if we put our stop loss more or less on this line, I think that should cover us for most of the wicks that we can get in this area. Remember, it is weekend, so price will be slow. Now we need to look for a nice horizontal level where we could find resistance. So straight off the bat, the area that I'm seeing of interest is this one over here. So if we took a short from there to here, that's a 3 to 7, 3.7 ratio. So that's about a 4% gain. I'm quite happy with this trade, so I'm actually going to take it. Let me just see something here quickly. Cool. So we haven't seen a dot here yet, so I'm going to place my entry a little bit higher. But for now, I'm just getting the values quickly. Hey, how you doing, D? Excavator, you may ask a question. That is perfectly fine.
Yes, hello, brother.
Hey, man, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Brother, I have a very stupid question for you.
There's no stupid questions here, man.
No, this one's pretty stupid. It's a very degen question.
Okay.
Okay, brother. When do we use the 1 minute chart?
Whenever you feel like it, man.
Because what's happening is I'm always jumping from the 1 minute to the 5 minute to the 15 minute and so on. Over time, I realized that every time I get a golden cross of the 50 and 200 MA on the 1 minute chart, then there's a good pump. And
right.
I tried trading that a couple of times. I used high leverage. I really tried getting the entry on point, and I used high leverage, and 3-4 times I think I wrecked around $4,000 till now. So I know I'm definitely doing something wrong. I think I shouldn't be using the 1 minute chart, and now I'm starting to feel like I need to make up for my losses, and I know that's a rabbit hole I might never get out of. So
right.
I do need a bit of saving here. So
okay.
And I think many other guys, like many people will get into the same problem. So I think it might be helpful for others also. Maybe we would save their ass as well if they could know, like if they could learn from my bad experience.
Okay, so my question is, what type of trading were you doing on the 1 minute? Were you doing spot? Were you doing leverage? How much leverage?
Leverage.
Okay, how much leverage were you putting on your trades?
20 times, 30 times.
Okay, so you were scalping on the 1 minute.
Yes,
Okay.
I was trying to do.
And how would you say your risk management is?
Um, well, actually, with a 30 times leverage, you don't really have much room on the way down. So I don't put a stop loss, and my finger is always ready on the flash close button. So I
Nah.
try
So
to
so
minimize downward, closing the
speaking.
trade as soon as possible, in case
Yeah.
it doesn't go the way I think it's gonna go.
Yeah, so speaking from experience here, always set a stop loss, even if you are scalping on high leverage. As you can see right now, I'm gonna be calculating my risk right
What
now.
happened? Why I don't do that is because I tried a couple of times, and sometimes I do get a dip. Like I put in $1,000 at 30 times leverage, and I go in onto the trade. Sometimes we do get a small dip. Like yesterday, I had a small dip, and I really believe that from the chart and everything I was seeing, I knew it was going to go back up again. I didn't close it, and I went back in profit. So if I closed it, I would have missed out on almost $400. I would have lost them completely. So also putting a stop loss on high leverage, I lost a bit of money on that as well, because every time it goes for a small correction, then I'm out on 100 or 200 or $300. So
Okay, I hear what you're saying, man, but the whole point of this journey, right, is not to make quick money. Um, the moment you start trying to make quick money, that's when you start losing more than you can make, right?
that's what's happening here.
Right. So you can see I'm not rushing into this trade that I've just charted out, right? I'm taking my time.
Okay.
I'm doing the math. I'm calculating what I need to do, and I'm not going to put myself in a position where I can't manage the risk, right? Managing your risk is your first priority. So as you can see right now, this is the entry price that I'm going to be using. As you can see by my calculator here, I've just calculated how much risk I'm willing to lose. So my risk tolerance is 2.5% stops on all my trades. So,
Sorry, how do we calculate that using leverage?
okay, so this is the process now. Let me just input this values here quick for my limit order, and then I'll come back and show you. So then I was going to use 20% of my portfolio here. Okay. My stop.
In case anyone is wondering, this is not coming from me, these sounds.
It's all good, man.
It's coming from Jockey.
Yeah, man. What's up? Cool. So my trade's been placed. I've taken a short at 62.4 on 12x leverage. Okay, so this is how this works, right? So you can already see I've done my risk to reward calculation, right?
Okay.
You can see that my stop loss here on this short position is 1.03%. So the way you work this out is you decide on how much you're willing to lose in a trade, right? So some people like 2%. It's the easiest value to work with. Some people like losing 1%. Others only like losing half. Yes.
Are we still seeing your chart? Are you looking at that win rate position calculator?
Oh, sorry. Am I only showing my chart? Let me just make sure I'm showing my screen on Discord.
Thanks.
Thanks for checking, guys. It's been a long week, so I haven't been focusing on streaming much. Cool. You should see my calculator now.
Yes, perfect.
Cool. So how this works is, right, you'll see the 1.03% for the stop loss. So you decide on how much percentage you're willing to lose on any trade, right? So in
Okay,
my
brother,
case, yes.
brother, sorry. Shouldn't the stop loss be the other way around? Shouldn't the stop loss be on the lower end of the chart?
No, I'm shorting, so I'm predicting the price is coming down.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right.
Cool. So what that means is, right, so I'm predicting price is going to be moving down and it's not going to raise the price. The price is going to be lowering, and I'm betting that the difference in price from the point that I entered to the point that it's going to go down by is the amount that I'm going to gain on. Right? So that's a short. It's basically the opposite of what you're trained to do in most sort of trading scenarios.
To do that, do I have to be holding that coin to be able to short it?
No, so that's spot trading. That you can't short in spot markets. You can only short in leverage and futures.
All right.
Cool. So this is a futures trade that I'm doing right now. So in my case now, I've decided that my risk tolerance is 2.5% that I'm willing to risk on all my trades, right? So now that I know that that's the percentage I'm okay with losing on the trade, now you divide this by the actual stop loss that you got on the screen. So in this case, that's 103. So this is the leverage that you should be using for that trade, 2.42, right? So then you're asking yourself, how did I get to 12x, right? So then I decided I'm not going to use the whole percent, like 100% of my portfolio on this trade. So if you use 100% of your portfolio, this is the leverage you're going to be using. But because I'm only using 20%, which is a fifth of the 100%, I am going to multiply this by 5. So there. So now you're looking at 12.13. So that's how I got to 12x leverage. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
Cool. So that is how you calculate the stop loss.
So
Or
it's
the
both
leverage.
whether I'm longing or shorting, it's the same calculation.
Correct. Same exercise.
Okay.
Cool. This one's probably going to play out over a longer time frame, but we should be hitting the entry now, give or take, depending on where you put your entry. If you use the original entry that I put on this long position, or the short position, you should be in the trade already. But if you raise that a little higher, like I did, then you should only be entering this trade now. So I just want to see something here quickly. Right, so that current entry right now is on a smaller resistance level, and that would be this level right here. So that's also a decent entry. But we might move up into the stop loss first, just looking at how the 15 minutes looking right now. So if I just zoom in here quickly, you can see that the stock's still traveling up. So that means that there's still some room to the upside for the 15-minute possibly, but on the 1 hour, this is looking like a short. Cool. So, Illy, is there a difference between leverage and futures trading? I thought it was the same thing. Yeah, it is the same thing. So leverage, futures, derivatives, perpetuals, those are all the same things. It's just different names that different exchanges use for their platform. Cool. is there any other trades that anyone else is looking at? I just want to bring this back in here.
Yes, brother. Can I ask another question? So
Go for it.
yeah. So do you ever use the 1 minute chart, or the 3 or the 5, or do you not look at these?
Not regularly, no. My go-tos are the 1 hour and 4 hour.
You're
The scalp.
scalping.
I don't scalp very often, but it's weekend now, so I'm going to be scalping. So today you'll see me use the lower time frames.
Okay. How low on the time frames would you go for scalping? Like, what's
It
the
depends.
lowest?
You go as low as you want, but it all comes down to the risk tolerance, my man. So it won't help me to go to the 1 minute if I don't feel comfortable with managing my risk on 1 minute, because everything moves faster. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you like the fast pace trading, there's no time for you to think, no time for you to breathe, then yes, go to the 1 minute. That's perfectly fine. But do know that things go so quick, and if you aren't accurate with your TA, you could end up in a position where you mess yourself up.
Okay. So
But
there's nothing wrong with the 1 minute or the 3 or the 5. Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's all tools. Like, you can use whatever's at your disposal, right? The idea here is that we trade whatever moves, right? Ooh, BNB.
Is it true that we will see a coil up on the RSI and on the ASO and on the stock RSI? Is it true that we will see a coil up on these on the lower end before we have a big jump upwards?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Okay. If we look at the bottom of the chart on the RSI, the stock RSI and the
Yes.
ASO, these are what I have. I have the ASO, the stock RSI, and the RSI. And I kind of realized. Yes, it's this one. I kind of realized that the stock RSI and the RSI, they kind of start coiling up before we get a big move upwards. Or is that not always the case?
I've never
Is
used
that an indicator-
OSO,
is
so
that
I
a-
don't know what this is, right? I'm still trying to see what it does. Just give me a second here quickly. So let me just get some verticals here quick. So if this was the ultimate low for this point, and this was the start of that move, then from this point onwards, just getting some reference points here quickly. Okay, so if this was a short area, you can see that as we were starting, the compression on the OSO was very tight, okay? Because it's short, our red value is on top, okay, that makes sense. Blue value is below, so this then ties in with the RSI. Let me just get the RSI quickly. Okay, so at this point, the RSI just tracks strength. Yellow is the MA. Okay, so RSI is very simple. If it moves down, it means it's going to lose strength in the move. So as we can see, each time it goes down, we tend to have a closer compression on the ASO. But as we move up, there is no, I can't see any correlations between the RSI and ASO. The only thing that do relate in them is if you understand how the momentum moves on RSI and how the momentum moves on ASO, then yes, you can make a correlation there. But in terms of combining the two for the same sort of thing that you're looking for, I don't think that's quite going to work. But in terms of tracking direction and momentum in direction, yes, that works. So we can see that we came down in the short, and at the peak of the short, the distance between the two lines on ASO were at its widest point. Then at the compression point was where we were supposed to have bought in for a long, according to what we're seeing on this Lux Algo indicator as well. So if we did go into a long, we then had the blue line on top, and at the peak of the blue line is the area where we were told to exit this trade as well, according to Lux Algo. So I would say the moment you start seeing ASO come back to compress, that's the point that you have to exit your trade, right? So when you see the top line and the bottom line start contracting and compressing into the smaller little cone area, then yes, that is the indicator. So if you get, wait, how does this work? This is a percentage from 0 to 100. Okay, so 50 is the middle ground. Then 100. No, it's not 100. Okay, I can't see if there's a low or high, but I think it's relational to where the 50 is, right? So the 50% or 50 mark is the middle point, and it can move very far and very wide, all dependent on what's happening with price. So if we look at this one here, let me just put a mark here quickly. Alright, okay. So this went all the way down to 15 from 50 and from 50 to 83. So that is a difference of what, 15% on each side? A little bit more. No, like 25%. Okay, and that is about 50% difference, give or take, between those two numbers. And that relates to this big area that we could have gained on from this point to that point. Remember, this is BNB, so percentages are quite small here. Right, so this, let me just move this, making me confused here. So yeah, 3% move on this token is a lot. So that would make sense, right? Unless you started tracking from here, then that's a different case. And it's 6% if you start from the compression. But in terms of distance, right, from the widest gaps, that was a 3% move from this to there. But cool. What was your question on this technique again? I'm just trying. I think I understand the ASO now.
Yeah, I was asking if whether I can like use all three as an indicator for a pump or a dip, and I realized that when that like if we're readying for a pump, then the ASO, the stock RSI, and the RSI will all be at the lower end, and they will start coiling up. They'll start acting funny and coiling up before we get a good pump upwards.
You're talking about like this?
I was the question is just asking whether this realization is correct, whether I can rely on that as an indicator for a pump or not.
Look, I definitely think so, right? I mean, it's lining up pretty well with the Lux Algo.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what was it wrong that I'm doing, because I really don't want this money I'm losing was dry powder for me. I'm waiting for a big correction in the market and to buy long, because I'm only investing and I'm new to trading. So I'm actually burning up my dry powder on learning to trade. And I'm trying to figure out what is it wrong that I'm doing because I'm starting to lose that dry powder now.
Right. Look, I can tell you, yes, it can work, but you need to understand your basic TA principles first pretty well before you start looking at all the other indicators, right? If I turn off all this
Yeah.
noise right now, you'll still see me being able to pull up a trade here. Let me just
Yeah, of course.
hide.
On top of the RSI, the ASO, and the stock RSI, I do trend lines. I do the resistance lines, or like the horizontal ones, and I do the Fibonacci and try to see whether it's gonna jump off or pass through the Fibonacci's. Like I do all three, and then I look at the like my last step would be looking at the oscillator, the stock RSI, and these. When they
Right.
align up, I actually go for the trade. It never seems to be correct, so I can't figure out what is it wrong that I'm doing.
Okay. Do you have an example of a trade that you've tried taking where this didn't work? If you can show me what you're doing on the charts, I can help you understand where you're going wrong.
Yes, sure. I took one earlier today, and I threw away around $800 on it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was INJ, injective.
Okay. So yeah, so just a quick one before I go to the injective chart for you. Just based off the basic indicators, right? So the basic five that I go to these days is trend line, fib, horizontal, and the 200 MA, right? So in terms of what we're seeing right now, let me just draw the fib the right way here quickly. So this would be the last reference. Okay, yeah, that fib was correct, sorry. Okay, so what we're seeing right now, right, is we had a 618 pullback at this point in time, right? On the trend, let me just get another trend line here quickly, just to draw the resistance trend. Okay. So then we had a nice move to the upside, and you can see we're hitting heavy resistance in this area right now. And this is backed by the 200 MA. The green one is my 200. And that is 200, 200 1 hour. Let me just bring in the 200 day here quickly. Okay, 200 days further up. So that's okay, but the 200 day is not going to work here, right? But the 201 hour is working here. So we can see that this is supporting the trend line resistance. So we can see that that's a very strong resistance trend. It's also got strong horizontal resistance at this level. We can see that we were then forced to reject off of the trend line and the resistance level, and we then broke down to the bottom of the triangle and broke to the downside, indicating that we've lost support in this level. The other thing that we're seeing here right now is that in terms of this low right here, this was the last low, we've now made a lower low, right? So that means that's a structure change. So this is a change of character over here. So that means that this is now a new... whoever's not chatting, can you just mute yourself, please? Sorry, just muting you, more trade.
Mute yourself.
Cool. So as we can see right now, we've broken down. We've made a lower low. This would be the low. that we use as the reference, you can now see that we did have a little bit of a pullback from this area. If we drew a fib on a smaller scale to this low that was formed, you can see we did a 618 pullback from this area right now. So this is actually an area to short from, because this is testing the resistance. So it's become a SR flip. So this is now support that has become resistance, and this is the area that we should be looking to take a short from. So right now, if you took the short position, I'm just going to put this here for now, just to know that that's the direction that we're looking at. We've broken the downwards trend. That is 1. We've made a lower high. That's 2. We've retested the resistance as support. That's the 3rd confirmation. So that's 3 strong confirmations there. You have enough to go short already, and you don't even need to include. We know that the MA is backing this resistance, so that is the 4th confirmation that this is a strong area to short from. So if you take it back to the basics, right, and you understand the basics well enough, I can guarantee you about 6 out of 10 times you'll be able to get all your trades if you understand the basics pretty well. So now if you're still confused and you're not quite sure, then you start bringing in all the other indicators like you wanted, right? So you can bring in the RSI.
Yeah, what's confusing me is that I do the Fibonacci's, I do my trend lines, I do my horizontals, and I make sure that the RSI, the stock RSI, and the oscillator are all in the right place. And it never went the way my charting tells me it's going.
So this is telling you that it's gaining strength, right? So naturally, when the RSI goes up, right, you know that price is going up. But in this case, that's not what the other indicators have told you, right? The other indicators have told you that we're coming down.
Okay.
And if you look at the oscillator is also bottoming out, indicating that it should be a buy signal soon, right?
Yeah, it's gaining strength.
Correct. So in this case, this is why the basic indicators might just be better. But then again, let me just check something here quickly. This is the issue. So
okay, I think what I have wrong is those little twitches that you are doing on the oscillator. What MAs you are using on the little time frames. So what MAs would you use on the lower time frames? Like let's say the 1 minute and the 1 to 5 minute charts. What MAs would be the best indicators for these time frames?
It comes down to preference. Like there's a lot of MAs that can be used. The most standard setup is 21, 50, 100, and 200 from my understanding. I've seen people use the 20. I've seen people use the 17. It just comes down to personal preference, right? But a lot of traders, a lot of pro traders are using 21, 50, 100, and 200. So it just all comes down to what you're comfortable with. Personally, so I only use the 200.
Only?
Yeah. I've only started using the others now because, you know, they're adding information that I'm starting to understand. And this is only after like a year of trading that I'm starting to use other MAs.
Okay, that's good news.
So yeah, let me just put this earphone back in. I have this weird earphone setup. It just keeps disconnecting. So let me just finish this short idea quickly. So we're on BNB, very good short signal based off of what we're seeing. We had a 618 retrace on the breakout. We're now looking for a place to take profit. Realistically, this would be an area that would act as support. It's not going to be the best trade at the moment, but let's just check it out quickly. So this would be the buy zone. Let me just correct the stop loss here quickly. So in this case, stop would be this level here. So that's a 0.13% stop. That's actually a really nice trade. Risk reward 1 to 5. I'm just going to target the top of the zone here quickly. So if you're doing the just before the zone, that's a 3.3 percent or risk trade. So that's a nice tight stop. I'm actually going to take that trade. So let me just go to my BNB chart here quickly. Okay, cool. So we need the values here quick. Okay. I don't really recommend doing it this way, but because it's weekend, price moves super slow. So I'm just entering the short now to secure my position. I've done. Oh wait, sorry. I didn't calculate my leverage, so this is the issue, right? If you don't calculate it beforehand and you didn't set it, then you're going to be in a trade that you weren't prepared for. But in this case, I know that it's going to be much lower than what I expected, right? Because that's only 0.13. So if I actually did the math here quickly, so 2.5 divided by 0.13, that's 19 leverage on 100% of my portfolio. I only used 19%. So that if you round it up to 20%, now you need to go times 5. That's 96% leverage. Not 96%, but 96x leverage that I'm supposed to be using on this trade. So let me just clear. Oh, I can't close this one. Should I? Shouldn't I? That's okay. I'll take a small loss here. Cool. So I need more leverage, guys.
Like my heart is starting to beat just by you putting that on times 50.
Yeah, so look, the only thing that you then need to calculate in this scenario, right, is that for each, let's say, 10x you go up by, right, you need to think about the fees that you need to get to cover that trade. So on CoinW, I already know the math behind this trade, right? So if I am doing a 20x leverage trade, I need 3.6% positive P&L to break even on fees. If I don't get 3.65% positive P&L and I close the trade, yes, I make profit, but then some of the fees get deducted off of my trade. So the way you calculate this, right? Let me just put in stop losses here. I'm just going to continue. Okay, the Sol trade has just kicked off. We're in the short Sol now. Just adding the TP and SL points for my BNB trade. Right, so if you look at it this way, I'm only going to be losing 36 cents. I should gain $1.3 if the trade goes successful. could cause the position to close immediately. What do you mean? Okay, I've got my stop loss and take profit set. Cool. So I've used 40% of my portfolio at this moment between these two trades, and these are both our trades, so they're gonna take some time to play out. So let's spice things up here. Let's go 5 minutes. Okay, someone was saying Rune. Let's check out Rune. Ooh. Rune is doing the things here, guys. Okay, first things first, let's go. Do I need my MAs here? I think for the sake of the exercise, I'm gonna remove the ribbon, and I'm just gonna bring in bring my stock back. Okay, and then Lux is on strength 11. Okay, so what we're seeing right now, this was a long call. That's the first exit call, right? So in this case, I'm going to start my TA on the hour. The hour is going to be what I'm going to be using to get the bigger time frame call. Right, so what we're looking at right now is a rising trend. Just going to clear out the noise quickly. And my music stopped. Cool. We can see that this is now a support level. We've broken out of this range that we were in. So now we are... Wait, Rune hasn't been around for very long, has it? No, it has. Yes, it has. Okay, so I need to go back to the daily just to find resistance levels first. So we're actually hitting resistance right now. Okay, so now that we know that we're in a major resistance level, going back to the hour time frame. Okay, wait, let me just go back to the daily one more time. I just want to draw a fib here quickly on the bigger time frame. So we use the last high to the current low. We're on 50% fib on this biggest time frame, the daily time frame, that is. So we keep that in mind. We come back to the hour. Cool. We've just crossed the 50 fib. The these are the support areas that we are looking at. In this case, I wouldn't actually use this, right? This is such a clear-cut level that you can use a horizontal here. So that is the horizontal level that's going to be acting as support. So now we need to pull up a fib on this last move. So there's two fibs that can be drawn here, right? Keep that in mind. There's the one that I'm drawing right now, which is the fib on the wave. And then there's also the smaller one on the leg. So in this case, if you're tracking the smaller move, right? So this will then translate better on the lower time frames, this fib that I've drawn now. Because this is the local low for that lower time frame. If you're looking at the hour, right, you'd be using this low, because that is then the low that would be the reference point for the hour trade. But in this case, we are trading on the 5 minute. So what we can see right now is we've made a high that is higher than the last high, so we're still moving in an upwards direction. This is the low, there's a lower low, sorry, a higher low. This isn't quite a lower here, but you can consider this higher low for now. So we are still moving up, and we're looking at a small pullback, I would say, on this current scenario. So let's see here quickly. I'm just going to contract this fib quickly so I can see the values. Okay, so we've hit resistance here. The other thing that you could always look at here is a short in this area. So this is the highest high that we have right now on the chart, right? And that should give you a 2% stop if you enter from right now on the chart. In terms of where we could go, we need to see what the other indicators are telling us. So in this case, let me just bring the MA back, the normal MA. $200. Let's keep it on chart for now. Okay. So if we're looking for a nice correction before we start trying to break through this resistance, I pull back to the 200 MA, which will most probably be on the 50 level here, give or take. Because if you see the 200 MA on the 5 minute is down here, right? So the other things that I'm liking what I'm seeing here is the fact that we've got a fair value gap here. For those of you that don't know, it's this massive big gap from where candle price on this candle has a gap to candle price on the top side of the candle. So what it means is basically, let me just remove the circle. As you can see that the lowest point that's being touched on this long candle by the next few candles is that level there, and on the bottom side it would be this over here. But these are two candles now, right? Because we're on the 5 minute. But if you looked on 15 minute, this would just be one candle. So this is the fair value gap. It's this space in between these two areas. So that's a fair value gap, and fair value gaps in SMC trading always gets filled. Not immediately, but sometimes over time. So because we know that things like these play out, right? You know that price needs to come back to clear this out eventually. We're on the 5-minute chart, so it's going to be really quick to clear this out. So this all comes down to whether we end up holding, I would say, the current level that we're on right now. So I just want to see 1 minute here for this. So here's the 1 minute play for you, my man. So I have to get to the 1 minute just to see what's happening. So if we see a break of trend on this time frame, right? Then we can be a little bit more certain that we are looking at a short right now. But up until now, we're still respecting this trend line. We haven't broken the trend line at all yet. So it's going to be really, I wouldn't say a waiting game in this case. We are on the low time frames here, but we need to see something happen, right? Because if we look at right now, we're in a very, very small, tight, compact range. And what I mean by that is this area over here. So this is a small range that we're trading in. So until we break the range in a certain direction, I would not enter a trade yet. Going back to the 5 minute where we started our TA on. Just gonna remove this trend line. Okay, so we know that there's a fair value gap here. We know that the 200 5-minute MA is also lining up with this level, right? You can also see that this is a support level right below it. Right, indicated by my blue horizontal here that I drew a little further back, right? So this is the strongest level of support that we've got. So if we targeted 618 here, that would be the most logical place to find support, right? Note that we are in a very strong rejection area, so we're more likely to go short in this scenario. We can still go up to the top of this resistance level, as this whole area is resistance, right? Resistance is not just one level, it is the area where price is. And because this is a daily resistance level, we might not have hit the top of resistance yet, but we do know that we're in resistance, so we're more likely to find a short position in this area. Okay, so we know that this is a strong support horizontal. We know that we're in an uptrend, and it's more likely to break down into a short on that trend. Let me just draw it here on the 5 minute quickly. Very steep trend, but that's the trend that we're looking at. So if we see a break of this trend, we are then looking to short. But if we don't see a break of this trend, don't short yet. So now we've got the trend line which is tracking the momentum for the trade. That's indicator 1. We've got strong horizontal levels on the top and the bottom, so that's 2. Then we have the MA which is showing strength on the 5 minute over here, which we are quite far away from, right? Usually when you get some distance between your price and the MA on that specific time frame, you need to naturally come back down to test that MA again at some point in time. So now this is the only time where I feel like I have enough to say that it's going to be a short, but I don't think I have enough information to confirm that we should go short here. Only if there was a break, I would say go short, but we're not seeing a break yet. So now I would start bringing in my other indicators. So let me put them back. So in this case, right, you can see that the stock is bottomed out, indicating that we should have some more upwards momentum. So remember what I was saying about us being in a resistance zone on a bigger time frame? So that's the play here, right? So we can only short this if this trend line gets broken. If the trend line does not get broken, we can't short this. So I'm just going to extend this. So if we look at what's happening now, it's indicating that we should find some support on the trend line, right? Price is consolidating to move in a new direction, and the RSI is still quite strong, meaning that we can still move up in this area because we still have strength in the chart. So if that's the case, between RSI, trendline support, and stock, we should be looking a little bit upside first to test the top of the resistance area. You can see that the oscillator is also sort of in the middle. It still has some green buying what do you call it, support at the moment. So we are just waiting on this one. If I bring in the final call, you can see that the last call that was given from Lux Algo was a long. It was one exit signal, but if you look at the long before that, you can have up to 3 exit signals per trade. We've only hit one, and usually you have a chance of getting the second one in a lot of scenarios, especially with this momentum that we've got, right? We should at least see another one, I would say, before we exit. So that usually indicates another small wave up to complete the leg. So the leg being this. So this was probably wave 1, that is wave 2, so we could see wave 3, and on wave 3 that would signal the break for the short. So then if that's the case, right, we're then looking at, just put the short position back to where it was, stop just above this area, and we're looking at a short up here somewhere. So now that increases our 3.37 to a 5.47. You can measure the wave 3 at 1618. Okay, let's do that. So if we want to measure 1618, we need to bring in our fib from this high to that low. And where's my 1618? Here we go. Okay, so you're saying...
Excuse me.
Yes?
Yeah. Can you turn off that sound when the people are leaving and all that shit? That's you hear it also, right?
Yes, I can. That is...
I think you can turn it off.
It's individual settings for each person, so you're hearing it on your Discord.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
All good. Right. So if we listen to what Carlito is saying, right? He's saying that wave 3 should hit 1618. So if that's the case, right, then we're looking at a 7.8 rune, which might be good. I mean, I can imagine something like this playing out, coming up to here and then breaking somewhere in this area. Look, I'm just speculating that we'll break before we break the top of this, because this is a strong horizontal resistance level on the daily time frame, and generally all lower time frames respect the horizontal of the bigger time frame. So it's very hard for you to see a 15-minute breakout on a daily time frame. Well, you will see it happen, but you'll always see it pull back to in the range, and you'll just see a wick above that. And then on the daily, it will just look like the candle stopped at this level, right? Okay, cool. I just need to check something quickly. I know that I have the cleaner over today, so I just want to check how far she is. If she's done, I might need to take her home first before I can continue with the stream. But you guys are welcome to hang out and just, wait for me. That's also something that you can do. I'm going to continue trading when I get back. So we can take like a 5-minute, 15-minute break, if that's okay. And then we'll look at some more charts when I'm back.
All good.
Sweet.
Brother, just wanted to say thank you so much for some things up before. So yeah, much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much.
All good. Yeah, so just update on the trades, guys. So Solana, we're already up 4.3%. BNB still like ranging that area from entry, but Solana's looking good right now. So let me just go back to Solana chart. Yeah, you can see we're already traveling down into the green area. So cool, let me leave this chart up on screen without the noise, obviously.
So I didn't catch the Solana. So you're in a Solana long now?
Solana short.
Short? Ah, okay.
Yeah, so if you look at my screen right now, we entered at 59.7, give or take.
Okay.
Let me just go back to the soul chart. No, sorry, not 59.7. That is my stop loss. Sorry. Stop loss and take profit numbers. I ended at 62.4.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
So guys, how many guys are we in here?
Not like 15 or something, I think. Maybe someone is just sleeping or something. I don't know when they're here.
So you guys have been taking any trades, or are we all just beginners and learning here?
Yeah, it's not going that well the last couple of days. It fucked me over. So, but yeah, it's this Bander thing is school, crypto school, sniper school is just fucking great. Sheldon is a god. So, if you are, I'm in the sniper school. I don't know. Someone is in whale school, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I've done sniper school, and I'm now in whale school.
Okay. What do you think is best?
They're a bit different. So, to have the complete picture, I think it's better to be on both. I'm not done with whale school yet. I'm actually just in the first 2 or 3 classes, and some things are a bit different. Like first 2-3 lessons, they're more focused on how to journal. It's a bit more detailed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it is worth it. You'll definitely learn a bit more.
Okay, and the problem is that I signed up with all of the exchanges with the Sniper School's link, so I don't know if then I can also join World School.
No, for Whale School you need to sign up with a using a completely new referral link provided by them. So
If you did KYC with Bybit, you can transfer your KYC over to a different account. That's what I did.
okay, that's
You can
cool.
only do that once every 6 months.
Yeah, I was using non-KYC exchanges like CoinW and NextC. So for Sniper School, I used CoinW, and then I had to open another account, so I used NextC for that.
Yeah, you can just create another account in MEXC and do an internal transfer. That works too.
All right, cool. So guys, anyone else here being wrecked?
Well, I'm upside down a little bit in a Bitcoin trade. I took a short when I should have taken a long.
Yeah, it's kind of demotivating. You start losing in the beginning. That's what I'm actually trying to fight now, because I do feel motivated, but I know there's a huge opportunity if I get this right, and I'm fighting myself not to give up on trading. I got a few really bad hits, so
Yeah, everybody I talk to says it takes a fair amount of time and then it kind of clicks. But you like have to have some losses in there. That's just part of the game, apparently.
Yeah, I think the important thing is that you make your losses small.
minimize
so
them.
the risk management is really, really important. Yeah, let it be a lesson, not a stab in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
yeah,
And
it's,
trade smaller amounts until you get the feel of it.
yeah, but it's also very tempting when you see like when you're going through your charts and you're looking at other tokens and you see a token that just did a 20-30%, you know, like with a 20 times leverage, you could have done some good money on that. So it's really tempting.
Yeah, that's how they get you, though.
Never going to
When-
work out, brother.
And that's when you need to short, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if it's
That's
done 20-30%, odds are this is probably about done. Not
No.
financial advice.
no, not me doing the 20%, but it's tempting looking at coins doing the 20-30% and just trading with small numbers until you learn, you know? Like you see these opportunities in front of you, it's difficult to hold back.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Totally.
greed. At the end of the day, it's greed. We want it
Yeah,
quick.
discipline takes a while, guys.
True. So, what is anyone on a profitable trade? Are you guys trading anything today? I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
keep
in
ourselves
a
going,
profitable.
just trying to keep ourselves busy until we're back on track. Until
Oh, hello.
yes, hello.
Yeah, I've been trading quite a bit on Phantom, but closed most of my longs a little bit earlier today in nice profit.
Yeah, okay, nice. Did anyone see BMX? Shit.
CB Max.
Yeah, no, it's just Beam, Beam Price or something. It's called. It
BMX.
went
Yeah,
crazy
trade on
today.
TMX. Well,
Yeah, it's what the fuck, 175% today. Fuck.
You see, that's very tempting, you know.
It's so far, and you should never go in a trade when it's a pump like that. It's oh. The
Oh
worst
yeah,
thing.
definitely. Never follow a pump.
Never
Never
chase.
follow
I have done it so many times before taking sniper school, and I always get fucking wrecked.
Yeah, you learn the hard way, brother. You learn the hard
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
exactly. But yeah, that's how it is, and I would say that I got a lot of good information with the sniper school. And yeah, I'm also part of the paid sniper club. Uh, there is so much alpha in there. It's so crazy. It's a
Yeah,
very
I'm there.
nice small community.
Yeah, I'm there as well.
Ah, nice.
A lot of alpha, very informative.
Yeah,
Like you can,
good trades, good Zoom calls.
yeah,
Yeah,
at least you get signals for to prepare for certain trades because we can't. It's really difficult to keep up with all these tokens and follow up with which is a good trade and not. And
yeah, yeah. It
it's very
really is.
valuable. And the whole point is that you pay for the subscription out of your trading
Yeah,
profits, so you don't have to do that out of your pocket.
yeah.
So
Exactly, exactly. And I've gotten my subscription back a lot of times now, so perfect.
yeah, and to be honest, it's not only that the signals. Like getting into the small community, like people are really serious and making
Yeah,
creating these friendships, and
yeah,
where our goals are all aligned.
yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
yeah, that's very valuable. It's really nice.
It's so fucking valuable, and it's much better when it's paid for some reason because people are serious. It's not just people coming in that doesn't really want to, or it's not serious and stuff like that. Everyone in there just want to trade, make money, and have a nice one together and give good alpha. When they find nice coins and stuff like that, they post it, and yeah, it's fucking
It's
great.
really worth it.
Yeah.
And Wales School now they also have a paid. I haven't signed up on this one yet,
Okay.
but I still don't know what the difference could be between the paid Sniper Club and the whale one.
No.
So I don't know if is anyone here in both? Like, can anyone tell us what the difference is? Or no one is?
That would be great if someone was in well school. I don't know. Maybe it's just because they want to split it up or something.
Like, yeah, I just it will be nice to know whether it's is it enough to be in one, or is there like more value to be in both? You know?
Yeah. Maybe actually we could ask inside the sniper club and ask if someone is in the whale school, or just ask the team if they know if maybe it's the same team and they post the same trades. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's the same thing, then it's not
Yeah.
only if it's paid. It wouldn't be worth it because
No.
it will be a waste of time following up on both if it's the same information. You know?
Yeah, and also it's like you don't have time to be in both. I think because this is really time consuming, following up with all the trades and stuff like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, I think it's enough with the sniper club, to be honest.
Yeah, like from what we understand till now, I think one is enough. That's why I'm asking:
Yeah,
is there more value there? So like, will we gain more like? Is it worth following the other one as well? Or
yeah. If it's other trades or stuff like that, maybe Kyle. Of course, Kyle is not in sniper club, so maybe his trades is in there.
brother, I don't think I like just out of logic. I think in Sniper Club, it's more leverage. It's more like it's more. I think in Whale School, it's more longs and more building a portfolio, and I
Okay.
don't think it's gonna be about the daily trading things and
Ah.
like leveraging signals. And I don't think
Have you guys
yeah,
gone
I
to whale
think
school yet?
I
No.
just started. Yeah.
So, I'll give you guys a rundown on both of them. Essentially.
Yeah. Nice.
So
But
sniper
no,
school, sniper school is Sheldon.
We are in sniper school. We are in sniper school. We have taken
no,
Yeah, yeah.
sniper school, and it's in the sniper club also.
no,
So
brother,
yeah,
Yeah.
we know that.
it's not the
Okay.
schools. It's not the schools we're asking about. We're asking about the paid membership in Sniper Club and the one they're
Yeah,
doing.
For
that's what I'm
whales.
trying to tell you right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
sniper club is all Sheldon's team.
yeah,
So you're gonna get Dave, you're gonna get Bruce, you're gonna get his team
yeah,
Sheldon, you're gonna get Mama Sniper, all that stuff.
yeah,
You're using Sheldon's style, his trading style. You're getting his support for his trading style, which is trend trading, what you learned. The
yeah.
same thing with Kyle. With Kyle, you're gonna get, I believe, Kyle's team. Probably Kyle, maybe Mo. It's basically just Kyle's style. It's just hand holding in their styles of trading. That's all really it is. And you don't
Okay.
need both. You don't need both. The
No,
idea is to perfect
it's
one
too
of them,
much.
and it's for people who want to take their trading to the next level, who maybe don't have the experience. and want to have the classroom style where they can ask questions anytime they need the advice. So that's all it is.
Okay.
If you guys are enrolled in both schools, you'll get the same information that the people that are paying for it are. It's just that this is more handholding, for people who really for struggling to take their first trade or just having issues figuring out the charts. Maybe they don't have the confidence, or they're some people just want the setups. It's also signals too.
Okay, yeah, okay, but I know all that shit. So, and I fucking love Sniper Club. It's so great. It's really
That's
fucking
awesome,
great.
man. That's
And
awesome.
and it's enough to follow. I think. I just broke my stool. Nice. Fuck. But yeah, I broke my stool. Fuck. Shit. No. Well, okay, but this community is fucking great. And also in the Sniper Club, we have already discussed that when this bull run is over, we will meet in some island somewhere and party for a week or something.
Yeah, we should definitely all celebrate together because we're all helping each other out. We're getting to know each other by time, and what waste it would be not to enjoy the winnings and with
Together.
everyone else here. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah,
And
it's gonna be
at
great.
least to get to know each other in person. After all the time we're gonna be spending together, trading and learning.
Yeah,
together.
and talking and writing together and giving each other advice and stuff like that. It's like we, in a couple of months, we will know each other but have not seen each other. So after the bull run, it would be fucking great to put a face on the names.
That would be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be as good as the winnings.
Yeah, exactly. And then everyone should go around with a name sign with their Discord name.
Maybe T-shirts with our Discord names.
What?
That's funny. That's a great idea, man.
Yeah.
Maybe T-shirts with our Discord names and it's printed on the back of the shirts.
Yeah, that would be fucking great. Just 3,000 people meeting on some island or some exotic place where we can just rent houses and stuff like that. Yeah, it would be fucking great.
Let's do the winning part first. So
it's not. Yeah, it's gonna be in 2025 or something, or late 24 or something, when the bull run is on top or over or something like that.
Yeah, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time to learn, to build our portfolios and get to know each other more. And
yeah, exactly. And also, I have like a large spot portfolio with a lot of coins, so that hopefully will make like 1,500x, I hope. So
maybe
great, and then trading on the side to get it bigger.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of trading, is to grow our long-term portfolios.
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
Like I've personally been putting my profits from my businesses into my long-term portfolio, and I thought like it's enough here, and if I want to grow my portfolio anymore, it's better to do it through trading. You got a couple of options. You got trading, you got creating NFTs, you can you can stake, you can I'm not into digital art and creating NFTs.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah, so some people do mining. Yeah, I did prefer the trading. So
yeah, me too. Just I have my spot portfolio and then trading on the side. That's it for me. Not all kind of weird shit. And
So
I'm not gonna try staking otherwise if it's in my cold wallet.
Because, yeah, of course, your cold wallet goes online if you stake through it.
Yeah.
So are your spots on your cold wallet, or are they on an exchange?
No, I have like maybe 20% of my spot coins on exchanges, and then the rest on my cold wallets. I have a couple of cold wallets just to diversify it out. Just a Ledger and
Which
Trezor.
cold wallet are you using?
Ledger and Trezor, and I'm gonna buy a Tangent wallet also.
Okay, same here. I'm using
Yeah.
a Ledger on the Trezor, and
Yeah.
I've been hearing the guys saying that um, Tangem, they choose Tangem big time over both Ledger and Trezor. So
Yeah.
I already ordered mine, so I'm gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, you can have a lot more coins and chains on the Tangem compared to the other ones. They don't support everything, and I'm pretty sure that Tangem support like 99% of all chains. Yeah,
But
just
you should be careful with your Ledger. Don't do the backup shit
yep.
they
Nope.
offer.
I was just about to say it, man. It's no, no, no.
Yeah, that backup shit is bullshit. Like, don't
Yep.
go. Yeah, don't
It
do that.
really is, and it really, really fucked the Ledger's reputation, I think, and their business.
The whole idea behind the cold wallet is for us to hold our own keys. You know, once you have your keys, it's just like an exchange. It's not a cold
Exactly,
wallet anymore.
exactly. But it's only on the new Ledger X. They have installed that software or that thing on it.
It's a,
So the
it's a,
old one, it's not. You can't do that. But when on the X's, it's like a software on the device. So
yeah,
people are scared that it can get hacked, even though you don't use it, and then it can get hacked or something, and you can, I don't know, something. Yeah.
yeah,
But I have the old Ledger.
Unfortunately, the one I have is the X. So
You have the X.
yeah, I have the Nano X, the Trezor model, and the Trezor Model T.
Hey
But
guys.
Ah.
since I learned that more than 80% are in the Trezor, I don't
Yeah.
keep. I'm waiting till the Tangem one arrives, and then
Yeah,
I'll
and
shift
then
my
the
Ledger
Ledger.
to my Ledger account to the Tangem account.
Yeah, I would do that too, man. Shit. Fuck.
What are you
Yeah,
guys
you
chatting
gotta keep
about?
following the people.
What?
What are you guys chatting about?
High cold storage wallets.
Ah,
Like we were talking about where do we keep our
love.
spots. I was asking whether he keeps them on an exchange or cold
Ah,
wallet,
okay.
and then we were talking about staking. Like staking is not good using your cold wallet. Then your cold wallet goes online, and then we were into the ledger backup thing. Like we don't want to do that because then our seed phrase is not ours anymore. You know. We just did a quick run through all this shit.
Yeah. What do you, dude?
You asking me, brother?
No, the other one was the one that was asking what we was talking about. Hello? Oh, I'm
Sorry.
gone.
My headset
he's
keeps disconnecting.
Oh, yeah. Ah, okay. You have bad connection.
Yeah.
Are you in Uganda or something? Oh,
No. I'm in South Africa.
oh
You were asking if I stake on what wallet?
no,
And
no,
if so, which
no.
wallet?
What cold storage wallet? Are you cold storage wallet, or do you have your spot on exchanges, or?
All over the place. Like I've got my cold
Yeah.
storage. I've got my MetaMask. I've got exchange wallets.
Yeah, actually, me too. I also have like 3 MetaMask on the side also that I have to get on my new tangent. Fine, but yeah, it's all over. Fucked up. It's very hard to keep track of. I'm writing it down just to see where everything is because I can't remember.
Guys, who's talking now? Because I would like to know who this is, just so I
Me?
know. Yes, me who?
I'm Hamil25 on this
Hamil
one.
25. Okay, I see you. I'm excavator.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, excavator. Okay, I'll remember that.
Hopefully, we'll excavate the market soon.
Yeah, and we will meet after the bull run on an island or exotic place
Oh.
somewhere.
Well, if you're buying the flight
Sorry.
ticket, my man, it's all good.
What did you say?
If you buy the flight ticket, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean after the bull run, hopefully everyone here should have like a very, very good amount of money after the bull run. And if not, they have done something completely wrong with all the information. Yeah.
Definitely. Someone
Uh,
was calling me. Who was calling?
Yes,
Cool.
Ellie.
Ah.
We were also talking about the two clubs, the Whale Room and the Sniper Club, and
Yeah.
what the difference were between the two.
Yeah.
Do you
Um,
know?
Me and
Sniper
the
Club is done
excavator
by
are in the sniper club.
Sheldon, and World
Yeah.
Club is done by Kyle. That's about as much as I know. All I know is that it's a premium product, so you're gonna get premium information there every day.
It, it
Um,
it's
Is it
really
worth
great.
looking
We are in the sniper club, and it's the best alpha I have ever gotten. And it's trade ideas, and they going live 4 times a week or something, where they just answer questions, and they maybe sometimes they do live trading and teach us how to do leverage in a good way. And it's really really worth it. You're gonna earn the subscription home a lot of time if you trade in good trade the trades right. Lily, are you in any of the groups, or are you Illy? You said Illy.
I'm in
Illy?
the Whale Room.
Ah, okay, okay. So you're just in the free one, or
No, Whale Room is
No,
the
the
ah,
paid one.
it's the paid one. Okay. How we would like to know what's in there, because yeah, we're only in Sniper Club. So what can you tell us what's
like
going
is it
on in there?
is it more focused towards long term and holdings, or do you guys do also daily trading, leverage signals, and like we're just trying to see whether it's worth being in both or they're just the same, you know?
He does everything. He does the leverage. He does long term. He does swing. He does day trading.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
It's a
It's
little
just
bit quiet though at the moment. It's just started popping again.
Okay.
To me, it sounds like the Sniper Club is busier
Yeah,
from
it's
what you're
really
saying.
busy. Yeah. They are like what are they 4 or 5 teachers or something, that are making trades, and Dylan he's so fucking great. Some of his trades is yeah, they are really really good. He's a really really good trader, and he's in there every day, almost charting like 15 coins a day or something, and giving trade ideas and stuff like that, and what he is doing. And they are remaking it now, so it's gonna be more better setups and stuff like that. And then the Zoom calls will be like for advanced leverage trading, and then a Zoom call for beginners, where beginners can ask questions and stuff like that. And then yeah, just Q&As and live trading and stuff like that. So it's gonna be
Okay.
better and better and better.
So,
Uh,
so it
it's really
sounds like
worth
the
it.
Sniper Club is better structured, I think.
Yep. But also, when did Whale Club start? When did they make the group?
it's
Uh,
pretty
a month or so.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
World
pretty
Club was
At the
first,
same
and then
time,
Sniper Club came
at the same.
afterwards.
Okay.
But
Sure.
the
Because
reason
yeah,
why Sniper Club works better is because
yeah,
we already had a structure going with the live streams for Sniper School. I mean, Carl's just
yeah.
launched Well
Okay.
School, so he
Okay.
still
yeah,
has to
Whale
do all
Room
these
is
things, and
progress.
he's on his own. So that's the difference.
Okay. What is the price for Whale School a month?
It's the same.
It's
Okay.
free.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very 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 satisfied with the Sniper Club. That's for sure. So I would
Yeah, same
really
here.
recommend it.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, when I first signed into Sniper Club, like I was a newbie and I really couldn't understand anything they're saying. It was like reading Chinese. So and it is confusing to be
Yeah.
in an
Yeah.
advanced environment. So
Yeah.
I
If
think
you don't know anything, yeah.
better, yeah, I think it's better to not be in it in the beginning so you don't confuse yourself because this happened with me, And
Yeah, but
I
I
think
think
you
yeah,
know what
I
I'm
think
saying, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think now that it's gonna be more structured, so beginners also have a really really good chance to learn and not be confused. They are really restructuring everything now, and there's gonna be on I think on Monday, there's gonna be a complete beginner Zoom where all the beginners can come ask simple questions, everything they are in doubt of, can they get answers for? They can come up and be on the Zoom call and ask questions, stuff like that.
Yeah, because
So I think it's gonna be for everyone now because in the start it was chaos. It was not chaos, but it was just really good information, and the language they were using was just
it's
Chinese,
really
as I
fast.
said. So if you
It-
haven't taken the sniper club and stuff like that, you would be totally confused.
that's what
I was
happened with me. That was
yeah,
my case, yeah.
yeah, I understand. I was one of the first one
But
joining.
as
Um,
time is passing by, I am seeing it being more being more able to serve new guys like me. Like when I
yeah,
first signed in, it was really confusing, and seeing all these pros and these advanced traders,
yeah.
I would try to ask questions like, I don't want to set anyone back. Like these guys are talking about advanced stuff. I don't want to be the guy dragging everyone back
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
So
we have had a lot of Zoom calls where it's like super basic questions where it was like if you have taken the sniper school you would know all these things. So now they are doing more beginner things, so the advanced people don't have to be there, so they're just making Zoom calls for the beginners. Also, they've made a section where they've posted a sheet with all the words they are using, the advanced words, so you can see the translations, which is also really great. And they're making like spot sections and leverage sections, so they're splitting everything up, so you can go into a section where if you want to learn something, or if you just want spot, if you just want leverage and trading through alerts and stuff like that. It's really great now.
that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. It's for everyone now. I would think.
Yeah, I do feel it's getting more towards that every day.
Yeah, yeah. They also just started it, 3 weeks ago. I think I was one of the first one in there, and yeah, it was mostly for advanced people.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah, very true. So is unfair Philly back? Was it unfair?
He was in the chat.
Wait, I did see his chart. Yeah, isn't that his chart moving around?
No, that's
No,
mine.
that's Jackie.
So whose chart is this?
Crypto Jackie.
Crypto Jackie.
Jack.
You're the one teaching before, or just
Yes.
we were watching? Okay. Sorry, we just took over. I thought you were gone. Let's
Sorry
go
for
further. Let you go, man.
yeah, we were just keeping ourselves busy till you come back.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. So now you're back.
It's all
Let's
good,
go.
guys.
You are the head leader.
We were ready for you.
Look, so never in any scenario is it that anyone is better than anyone here, right? If you have something to share, share it. I was enjoying your conversation, man. Yeah, but while you guys are busy, I noticed the Doge short as well. But this all only plays out if we break the 200 on this 15 minute, right?
Okay.
So,
So you went short on Doge also?
no,
said?
I didn't go short. I placed a limit order for just
Oh.
for the break of the 200 and trend. If it doesn't break the 200,
Okay.
I'm not entering.
Okay.
So essentially what should happen is if we break 200 here, that should shoot the price down a bit, and then we should have a SR flip here, and then hopefully that makes us come down. But if we don't break 200 and we just I'm gonna zoom in here quickly.
Yeah, great.
So
Yeah, now I can see. Great, man.
if we don't break 200 and we just break trend and bounce on 200, we're gonna go up. That's how the 200 works,
Okay.
right? So if you break through the 200, price accelerates down. But if you don't break through it, it's a strong bounce pad for strength.
Okay, so it's the 200 MA.
200, yeah, 200 on 15 minute.
Okay.
We've also got this very strong support level here that lines up as well. So this level here, if we hit this level, we could either bounce or go short. Actually, I might need to adjust this. Just
Is
below
it your
this.
dog?
Oh yes, my dog's outside. She's busy barking.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
What dog do you have? What kind of dog is it?
It's a German Pinscher.
A
So
German?
a small one.
Yes, very small one.
The
let me show you.
Doberman Pinscher.
No, no, no. I don't
Basically,
think
yes.
so, man.
Is it a Doberman Pinscher? No?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, Doberman.
Is-
Yeah, I had them. They're amazing. There's such a they have huge characters.
It
Definitely.
doesn't sound like a dog like that. It sounds like a little poodle or something. To be honest.
She is quite small.
Ah, okay. So it's a puppy or
Yeah, she's what, a year and a half now.
okay, yeah.
Ah, so
Not grown at all.
this is why you make sure about your entry before you do anything. So unfortunately, I took too long, and my trade has already activated on Doge.
Ah,
So this is the
Okay.
importance of understanding exchanges, right? So you can see right now, I've entered at 08418. So if I go back to my chart right now, 08418 was about a year, give or take. So that means I put the number in wrong slightly. Oh, no.
ah,
It was this exchange, right? So this was the closest value to my entry, and it was close enough to trigger my entry. I didn't have a very tight trigger price. So because that was the closest to my entry, it actually activated. So right now I'm in from this area.
okay.
Crypto
So
Jack,
what will your stop loss be now?
My stop loss is in at, what's this value? 08511.
Okay.
So yeah,
guys, Crypto Jackie.
yes.
Guys, I gotta leave, but I would like to tell you a quick story before I leave, and it's about your dog. It's about the Pinscher.
Go for it.
I'm a big cat handler. Okay, you're from You're from South Africa, so you probably
Yeah.
know the Lion Park. You know all these guys with the lions and stuff. So I am a big cat handler. I had
Okay.
4 lions. The 4 lions were raised with a Doberman Pinscher, and
Okay.
and I had them like they were roaming around free in the land, and I had a Jack Russell in one of the cages, you know, and one of the lionesses broke in the cage, and I looked back and I saw the Jack Russell in the lioness's mouth.
No.
Oh
So
no.
I opened the cage. Yeah, I opened the cage. I went in. I had to kick her in the face, so to save the dog.
Yeah.
And she did let go of the puppy, and she let go of him, and she went and sat in the corner. But she was, you know, she was showing me her fangs, and she was ready to attack me. And when that happened, the Doberman, man, he just went in and he tore the lioness. Like he really put himself in the face of death to protect me. So
Wow.
yeah, like he tore her apart. Like I started like after the fight finished, I had to start stitching up the lioness, and so I'm just telling you, the dog you have will put himself to death
Loyal.
to protect you. Yeah, they're
Shit.
loyal to death. They're so
Definitely.
loyal. Yeah,
Are you-
I saw it in my own eyes. Like he went to death to protect me, and they are amazing dogs. Amazing, amazing dogs.
Nice, man. I just what I took off your story. You are fucking. Are you a big cat handler, or you are petting them, or you are in the cages every day and stuff like that with them, or?
Yes,
Wow. Wow.
I used to be a big cat handler. I did that for 10 years. I'm not anymore.
Are you
Yeah,
not
so-
anymore?
No. So I wanted to share that story with him because
Great.
these dogs are amazing. They are so loyal. They'll die for you in a heartbeat. They don't think twice about it. Yeah,
Definitely.
so
No, I
just
love
wanted
the
to
breed,
share that
man.
with you, brother. Yeah,
Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing.
it's yeah, it's out of the topic, but it's a nice story. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Wish you an amazing session. Unfortunately, I have to leave, so maybe we'll
Okay.
catch you guys later.
Yeah. Have a
Awesome,
nice day,
man.
man.
You
Thank
too,
you for
guys.
talking.
Have a great evening. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Cool. That's a really cool story. I like it.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's so crazy. Your dog is like, yeah, nice man. I had German Shepherd, and he was also, yeah, the most loyal pet I've ever had. Fucking
Mhm.
love dogs. They are
Yeah,
just
and
a
since
big
since
dog.
you guys are all dog lovers,
Yeah,
and since Crypto Jackie is from South Africa, I'll open my camera and show you the dogs I have now. They're actually South African. They're called
yeah,
Rhodesian Ridgebacks. I don't know if you've
Oh,
ever heard of
yes.
them.
no clue.
Massive
So
boys.
this is the female. I'm getting looked at the face.
Oh, so
Nice.
cute, man.
Okay, nice. Nice dog.
Yeah, and this is her pup here.
Oh,
Oh, so cute.
oh. It's just falling on it. Oh, it's so fucking cute.
Much love to you guys.
Yeah, you
Catch
too,
you later.
man.
Much
Yeah,
love.
you
Awesome,
too,
man.
Bye.
Thanks for popping in.
See you.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, bye. Nice, man.
Right. So, unfortunately,
Yeah,
it would
let's
seem
go.
I got stopped out of that BNB trade, right? I don't see the trade active anymore, so I definitely got stopped out. So this is the importance of using an exchange that has high liquidity. Um, in my case now, I like CoinW and I use them quite a lot because I'm a partner with them. So I get benefits for trading on them. But
Okay.
the issue is that my trades are going to be stopped out easier if my stop losses are too tight because they don't have the best liquidity. I mean, look at this Doge trade, right? The average entry is higher than the entry price that I put in because that was the closest price that they could fall on
That
my
is so
order.
fucked up.
Yeah.
But what? How you made a limit order? Shouldn't it then take it from the exact fucking thing when it needs to hit it or go under or up or something? I don't know.
So
What the fuck?
I think what happened here, right, is price dropped to my limit entry price, right? And then
Splashed fast.
it entered majority of the trade off of someone's order, but then because it couldn't fill the whole order, it had to move to the next order, and the closest order would probably have been higher. So that means this is the average price between the prices that was used to fill the order after it had been triggered.
Okay. That is so fucking weird. But yeah. Okay.
But it seems to be going well. I'm up 1.6% already.
Nice, man. Nice. I wanted to open a short also at Doge, but I got what do you call it? Distracted with the guy's dogs and stuff like that, or his story. So I fucked up and I didn't do it, and I see it's going down. It's so fucked up.
So yeah,
One
it
moment.
takes time,
A6,
man.
A6 pilot going sniper. Please ask. Venligst svar i chat. Can you please answer in the chat?
Oh,
But
Are
yeah,
you
it's,
Danish?
just go on.
or is
Yeah,
that the question?
I'm Danish. I think he is too, but he's not answering now. I don't know. It's also 5
Okay,
minutes.
I'll
But yeah.
scroll up in the
Okay,
chat.
you can
Did
just
he
go
ask
on,
a
sorry.
question?
Yeah, you could just go on with the stream. Yeah, sorry. Just,
Okay. Cool. I see Illa is typing.
Yeah. We also spoke before you. Sister lives in Denmark.
My sister lives in
Really no
Denmark
worse when
for
you
the
talk.
last 6 years. She sounds like she's.
Do I do that also, or is my Am I speaking all right? Sometimes I'm saying because I need to look
Well,
for the word in my brain.
you're speaking in English, so it's fine. She's speaking
Ah,
in
wait,
Danish to
ah,
show off.
okay, yeah. That's so weird when English people or American people or people from outside Denmark just trying to speak Danish. It's yeah, it sounds so awkward. It's so crazy.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let's go on with the stream. Sorry.
It's all good, man. Like, when I do streams, I don't generally make them so strict and formal. I enjoy the more
Okay,
laid back,
nice.
casual setups. So, just
Nice.
interesting information here, right? If you guys were doing some of the challenges that some of the other students are doing and some of the mentors are doing in school, then you'll notice that some of them are doing like 3% challenges in a day, and their goal is just to get like 2 or 3% a day. So if you look at these two trades, technically, right, I've got that percentage for the day down, right? So if I close these trades now, I'm done for the day. If I was doing a
Okay.
3% challenge, so
Yeah.
and the reason why I'm saying I'm done is because I calculated these trades to use 100% of the portfolio.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. So you are using a very large amount, and then 2 to 3% of that a day is a lot of money, or is enough to not fuck it up with some other shit trades, or
Yeah, the idea is
something like
that,
that.
but I'm still rebuilding my account after the major loss that I had. So you can see I'm only in here with $18 and $7.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the point that I was just trying to make is if you do the TA correctly and you just take your time and make sure that all your entries are good, it's very easy to
Yeah.
get your percentages that you need in the day.
Yeah. True. I totally agree. And the last week or something, I have really fucked up. I was very lazy, and I didn't really have time. So I took trades from the chat in sniper school or sniper club, and that you should never do, because people in chat is just like, this is going crazy, or I think this coin, and most of them does not know anything. So I've
Right.
really fucked up with a lot of trades. So I lost like I don't know, 40-50% of the portfolio I'm using to trade on one exchange. It's like $300 or something. So yeah, I'm a little bit pissed about myself. I should do that, where I just have a large amount and then do 2-3% a day, and that's it. No chasing, no doing anything else. Not trying to do trades from people in chat that doesn't know shit.
So you know
But
what
yeah,
I do? So I don't take Sheldon's trades
yeah,
anymore because um, I've just gotten stopped out of his trades, right?
yeah,
And
yeah. Me
it's not
too,
that
actually.
Sheldon's a bad trader. It's just so many other people are also taking his trades that you end up
Mm.
getting bullied out of the trade, right? So what I do
Yeah,
is
yeah,
I'll take the setup that they give on the stream or in Discord, I'll chart it on my side, and then I'll see if I agree with
yeah.
what they're saying. If I do agree, I'll then set it up to then get the entry and TP and stop loss areas that I am comfortable with, right? Because
Yeah. Maybe wait a bit to get it lower or something, because yeah,
correct.
yeah. I
I
understand
think
totally.
if you do that, it's perfectly fine to enter someone else's trade, but as long as you did the TA on top of their TA to confirm
Mm.
that it is indeed a short or a long.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now also. Oh shit, I was just about to fall. And you have Lux Algo?
Yes, I do. I've got the premium
Yeah,
Lux Algo.
yeah, nice. Me too. Uh, I think it's actually really great, and I'm gonna start to also use that more for my trades to get further confirmation. Because I've seen, yeah, I have some a little list with some coins that seems to follow the signals, and I also have the AI classifier on, so I can see if it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4 signal.
Wait,
And
those thing.
yeah, there's some kinds where it's really,
Oh,
really, really good signals. Yeah,
so the
so you can
3
see
is your best one, right?
four is the best one.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, really, really, really fucking interesting. Also the reversal cloud. I think I can't
Yes.
remember what it's called, but it's so crazy on some kinds. It's respecting it so fucking crazy. Yeah, exactly. I think yeah. So when it's going up, you can see going up and it's going down. So you can scalp in that way on the 15 minutes charts. You can really make a good small percentage. Um,
I mean,
yeah, you can see it's
this
just
lines
going
up pretty
up and
well,
then
man.
down. Yeah. It's so crazy on some of the coins. Some coins, of course, it's not respecting it at all. But I'm trying to build a list with like 10 coins or something where I can see it's respecting it, and then you can make small scalps with that, and that should be enough. So I'm trying to make my own trading strategies, not follow others that much. Maybe if it's like a really really good trade, I will do as you say, make my own TA, and then with the Lux Algo to confirm it, and then yeah go. Because I've just followed, yeah, I'm getting stuff out and I'm getting fucked so much by
Yeah.
that.
No,
Because there's
definitely,
so
definitely.
many making the same trades.
And the other thing is, like,
Right.
if you like how some people trade, right? And
Yeah.
then you start taking someone else's trade, there's a higher chance that you'll get stopped out by that other person's trade because you haven't been like liking the way that they trade. The reason
Yeah.
why I've been able to take Dylan's trades and he's been able to take my trades is because we have the same sort of trading style.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying there, 100%, man.
Yeah, you really have to find your own style. That's the best thing. But I can feel that it's gonna be great. It really is because I've gotten so much good information and so much alpha. It's crazy. I don't know what I would have done if I haven't found Banter or and Sniper School. It has really really helped me a lot. Yeah, so I am really planning to live off of this. Moving to some country like A6 pilot, going snipers, Thailand or something. I don't know where, just somewhere where the fucking government is not gonna take 48% of my fucking wealth
Yes.
or my my profits. I'm going crazy. And then you have to like every trade and stuff like that. Go the fuck away. I'm not gonna pay you shit. I can pay you 10%. That's it. That's my maximum. Uh, so I don't know. I want to ask: is anybody here living in Portugal? Because I really want to go there, and I've heard that on personal crypto wealth, they don't take anything if you hold it for more than 365 days, and like only 20% of trading, and I can go with that. So please write in chat or say something if you live in Portugal, please. Someone,
I'm
please.
Portuguese, but I live in South Africa,
Ah,
and
shit. Yeah.
it is currently like that, but they are busy changing the law. So
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah.
A
how
lot
much
of
longer.
people
But,
move there for that.
but I'm pretty sure it's only for the NHR visa, and if you are European moving to Portugal, then you don't need to have a visa, you don't need to anything. You can just go there and just apply for to stay there more than 6 months, and then
Yes, I'm talking in terms of the crypto laws. They
yeah,
are planning to change it, so I don't know
yeah.
how long it will last, where you won't have to pay for that year of trading.
Okay. But do you know anyone living there now that knows anything about it or something that you can find out for me, maybe?
Do you know Zhao?
I can try to find out.
That would be fuck because
Yes, yes. He's in.
I've searched the internet and I've tried everything, and I'm getting mixed signals. I had a meeting with a lawyer that was saying, "Oh, you need to pay taxes, and it's blah blah blah." But then everywhere on the internet it says that if you hold it more than 365 days, then you don't have to pay anything. So I'm getting so mixed signals. I just want someone that really knows it, and that would be
Yeah, I've
fucking
also
great.
been trying to find out for myself.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone knows, and Portugal is renowned for its red tape, so it could take a long time before they actually change the law.
Yeah.
But when, I wouldn't know.
Okay, but I'm also thinking if you're moving there when the law is there in place, then they can't just say, okay, now it's changing. So I'm thinking about moving there in like maybe 2 or 3 months, and then they can't just in the middle of everything say, bam, now you have to pay. Then they have to make like, okay, in a year or something like that, because the people that move there to get it, they can get fucked in the middle of everything. I'm thinking, so I don't know.
No, things move very slowly in Portugal. I don't
Yeah,
think that would be a problem.
I've heard that too. Okay, fucking great. I'm gonna move there. There's no fucking way. It's also a nice country, isn't it? In the south?
It's stunning.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. It's like Spain, and I fucking love Spain. I'm in Spain every year on holiday. I was there a couple of months ago. It's so fucking beautiful, and I've heard it should be similar in Portugal, south of
It
Portugal
really
at least.
is.
Yeah, nice, really fucking nice.
It's too hot for me.
Yeah, I don't fucking. This is Denmark. Fucking let's snow now. Go the fuck away. And it's like freezing cold. I fucking hate it. I hate this country, man. I really do. I can't imagine why people are moving here. It's please ask your sister or something. Why? What the fuck? Was it because of a husband or something? Or
Yeah, her husband
yeah,
was
yeah,
headhunted.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would move here if I was anybody.
Have you guys
She's
heard of
rather-
common law?
Sorry?
Have you guys heard of the common law? So we are all under maritime law because we have birth certificates, right? But if you
You're breaking
emancipate
up there,
yourself,
Terry.
can you
Yeah,
not hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it's good
so
now.
okay, so if you emancipate from the so what happens is when you get put on a birth certificate, when you get registered by your parents, you automatically get put onto maritime law, okay, which is naval law. Okay, so that means now that the government owns you and they own you under a company. But you can emancipate yourself from maritime law.
Hey, Terry, I don't know if it's only me, but I'm only hearing every second word.
Yeah, I'm hearing her. I think it's you. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm hearing her clear. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Okay, so you can emancipate from maritime law. Maritime law, a couple of things that you'll know that you're under maritime law is when you do legal paperwork, you have to use capital letters. Under common law, you don't. You use lowercase letters. So different countries, I don't know where you live. I've just stepped into the chat.
Denmark. Yeah.
You would have to find out the common law in Denmark. But I know that America and the UK are ahead. South Africa, we're just getting into it, where you emancipate yourself, and that means that because you're not part of maritime law and the government doesn't own you, you don't have to pay tax.
Okay. That sounds fucking interesting. I just wrote down all the words you said, and I'm gonna fucking look for it here in Denmark. But that sounds nice. I don't want to pay taxes, so let me get out of it.
Yeah, nobody wants to pay tax.
No.
Look, you've got to emancipate yourself, and it's quite a thing. Once your passport, if you look at your passport, at the front of the page it says you're under common law. Your driver's license, once you've done your driver's, it should be lifelong. But in our country, we have to get a new card every 5 years and pay for it. It's just a way of making tax.
Making money. Yeah.
The other thing is then if you buy a house and I'm in South Africa, if you buy it and it says residential property, It's actually owned by the government with your name on it, so they can take it away from us if they want.
Yep.
If you buy under common law and you put it, there's special wording, you'll put it under private property, then it becomes your property and no government official may step onto your land. Anyway, if you find that interesting, go look it up in your country.
Yeah, great. I just wrote all those words down. That sounds fucking great. But I know that almost in every country, if you own in capital or in goose things, if you own a house, then you don't fucking own it. Because if you owe money to the government or something, and it's getting far out, then they can just come and take it and say, get the fuck out of here. You don't own shit. So I know that.
That's because you're under
horrific.
maritime law. But if you own that house and you put it under private property, under common law, they may not take the house from you.
Okay. Very, very interesting. Very, very
By
interesting.
the way,
But I'm sure that here in Denmark, the government they own everything, and we have like a, what is it called? Common welfare country or something. Everything is free, and hospitals and stuff like that. The only thing is that you have to wait like 4, 5, 6 months, maybe sometimes a year, to come to a psychiatrist or something like that. It's like, I don't give a fuck if it's free. I just want to go there now. I cannot wait like a year or stuff like that. I fucking hate that shit. It's making me so fucking sick. And then they take 50% of people's money and taxes to pay for the free stuff. That is,
But at least you get free stuff. We pay tax in South Africa and we don't get anything for free.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. It was not to like brag or something, but yeah,
No,
I
know.
I know we live in a good country in some respect, but compared to many others. But how much tax do you pay down there?
Well, it depends on your salary, but you can pay for up to about 48% tax and you get nothing for free.
Shit. Okay, that sucks. Sorry. Oh shit, man.
Which
I'm
is
so
why my
sorry.
sister loves Denmark, coming from
Yeah.
South Africa.
I can understand that. Yeah. I can see that for sure. I can.
Jackie, did you see Matix just wick to the lower side? Such a big wick on the 5 minutes. Oh my word.
Oh my god.
Sorry?
Don't you also just fucking
Look at Matic.
Yeah,
It's just
like
wicked down
have
big
you
time
have
on
you
the
guys been
5
seeing the
minutes.
percentages on my screen? Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? I was to the Doge. Oh my god, you got it right.
What are you getting, Jackie?
Shit.
Wait. Let me just get my earphones in here. They're a bit flat, so I'm juggling between them.
Oh, no electricity.
No, I've got electricity. It's just that my earphones aren't the best.
I got no electricity.
Okay.
I come from
Say
South
something now,
Africa.
quick.
Oh.
Say something nice. What? I do love you, Jackie. Does that work for you?
Earphones still aren't working.
He didn't hear.
Okay.
See.
But did
Shame,
Bitcoin also go down, please? I'm in a short, so please.
Yes, Bitcoin's dropped as well.
Yes.
It's on the downside.
Oh, this go down, please. Everything. I'm in a short, like.
Okay, so
3, 4 things.
earphones are connected now. Yeah, Solana
The Sol
and
also.
Doge are actually
Nice,
taking
man.
off.
Nice call.
So
Jackie?
let me just go back to the 15-minute here quickly. So
But
there
what
we go.
token are you on?
Sol's taking off. Solana and Doge.
Are you in Doge and Solana? Okay, I'll look at Sol. I've been watching Matic all day. I didn't get in there. I missed the entry. Can you believe it?
I hate that shit. I also looked at like 3 or 4 coins 2 days ago that I was gonna go long, and I forgot it or something. I had something else to do, and today 2 of them is like 40 and 50% up, and I'm like, shit. fuck, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to swear, but I fucking hate that. And I've done it so many times looking at coin. Oh, this looks good. And then I don't take the trade and it just go to the fucking moon. And I'm like, I would have taken it with 10x leverage. Shit.
But there's always more, so don't worry.
Yeah, that's also what I'm telling everyone in chat when they are going crazy, FOMO. But I'm good at it myself too. Yeah, but I know that there's always another trade.
Cool. So I am just adjusting my stop loss on the Solana trade quick. So I'm moving stops to break even.
Are you on a long or a short? Sorry, Jackie, I haven't been here.
Short.
I am bearish today, so we are looking at shorts all day, every day.
Don't you know the saying, trade the trend, dude?
I am the trend, dude.
How are you? I see.
Yeah, so look, I know that everything is still moving upwards now, but for this last hour cycle, it's showing a lot of short pullbacks. So that's the reason for the shorts.
Well, so I've been trading with the twin method, which Thalis has been doing, and I've been working on as well now. The stochastic and the RSI, where you use them together, and they must correlate at the top or at the bottom.
Okay.
And they all at the top they're all at oversold. It actually works really well, Jackie. You must play around with it. The stochastic RSI and the RSI together, and then the AOL as well, and they actually are unbelievable.
Is that why that other guy was asking about AOL? Okay. I looked at it a bit earlier. Like I haven't like seen the strategy being used in front of me, but I was able to work it out. So yeah, it does look like it can be a very good strategy to use.
It is very, very good strategy. I've been doing it for a couple of weeks.
Who's blowing his nose in the microphone? Please mute. Bitcoin is not gonna go down. I think I'm gonna close my Bitcoin short because this just seems like someone is buying every single time it's going a little bit down. I don't think.
Hey, bro.
Guys, what do you think?
Did you
think
see
we're gonna
Michael
go
Saylor's
down to-
balance?
Oh, he's a fucking.
Yeah, I heard.
He's
Can you
so
believe it?
fucking great. Also for the community, and he's like praising it in the news and stuff like that. It's really, really good for Bitcoin and crypto in general. It's really, really fucking good. We have him. He's a fucking god. Yeah. I would like to have his
Look at
balance.
this sad stuff, man.
What?
We
Oh.
would have had the BNB trade successful if I had not gone stopped out. Did anyone take the BNB trade?
No, I didn't. I was not there when you
Well,
made it. I would have taken it if you.
The BNB
if
trade
I was here.
is done.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry about the mess. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
It's from my end.
okay.
I'm sorry about
Okay.
Yeah.
Just if you don't speak, then please mute. Then, but you can speak if you want. But guys, what do you think? You think BTC is going to 32k or something at all in this cycle?
I don't think so.
No, me neither. That's
Yes,
fucked
I
up. Every
think
time
so.
it's going a little bit down, it's getting bought up. You think so?
Yeah.
Yes. Look here. Let me show you. Like for those of you that didn't do the weren't here with my first stream, check this out.
Yeah, please let me see.
Just gonna
Oh,
clear
the
out my
200
noise here
MA.
quickly. Yeah, this is 200 on daily, but let me go weekly here quickly, just to get all the charts lined up. Okay. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you watch the previous streams that I did, especially the last one that I did
Yeah.
with Waz, you will see that we pulled the fib from the high to the current low, the local low, right? And in every single Bitcoin cycle after the depression phase, we have to hit 618. After 618 has been hit, a new low needs to form. After this new low forms, there needs to be a difference of about 40% between the two lows in this area. So the previous
What
3
percent?
cycles proves that there's
40.
for about 47% between the two lows. That's the estimate. The past 4 Bitcoin bull run cycles have had 47 average percentages between the two local lows before the bull run starts. This low will need to form before the Bitcoin halving, which is in March.
Oh shit.
So that means this low needs to form
April, right? Or
like in 120 days from now, give or take, right? So that puts us in the middle of Jan.
and also need to hit the 618 before.
It needs to hit the 618 before it hits the low.
Oh shit! It's gonna go crazy, man. People are gonna get so fucking scared. But that's the idea behind it, I think, behind the market.
Right. So if
That's
we
fucking crazy.
hit 618 here, which is about 48k, we should then see a massive dump from this point, right? To get this new local low. And this local low will be around about, I'd say, my original estimate was about 28k. Reason being, if I go back to my original chart here, maybe I can find it quickly. Okay, it's not this one. Ah, there we go.
Someone has
Okay.
speakers. Yeah.
So if you go to that previous stream, you'll see this chart with all the indicators that I am showing you now. So let's just go zoom in here quickly, and I'll just
What
do a quick
YouTube
recap
channel?
for you. So this is how you track the bull run cycle. Okay, very first cycle for Bitcoin.
What?
So this was the first low in this little orange circle here. This one. And that was the second low. So the differences from here to there obviously was not much because this was the very first run. But if you look at that, it's about 43%. Here's the 618 touch. That is the second low.
Okay. Crazy.
Okay. Then we blew up from there. And the next thing that I found out was that we're always 9 out of 10 times going to hit 3618 on the fib. And that will be more or less where the all-time high is going to get to. So in that cycle, which was 139 days till the all-time high, so from this low point, I think we measured, that was 136 days to the all-time high. And then from that low to this all-time high was 138 days. So wait, sorry, I'm doing this backwards. So that was the time it took from this low in this area to that high. This was from this low to this high. And yeah, again, so now we're in the 2014, 2013 bull run. Okay, all-time high, pullback, first low, measure from the low to the next low. Depending on how you looked at this one wasn't quite 40%, right? And this one also did it a little differently, right? Both lows were in before the 618 pullback. So in this case, right, this one is still different because Bitcoin's still in the very early stages. But if you look at that, that's about 40%, right? From this low to that low. So those are the two local lows. The pullback here was a 50%, not quite 60, not the 618, but it was still 50. So 50 still counts in this exercise. But so it continues. And then the blue lines on my screen are the halving dates for Bitcoin. Right? So then as we get to the halving or close to the halving, there's a dump. Right? So keep that in mind.
Okay.
So in the early stages of Bitcoin, the patterns and the cycles don't quite line up, but we do know that there's patterns, right? So the pattern is 618 pullback, double lows, and a 40% difference, and then the travel to the all-time high is 3618. So we use this fib on this current cycle, 3618. There we go. This cycle blew it through the roof. This was the 2017 bull run. So you can see we went way higher than 3618. And in this run, it was 524 days till the all-time high. Let me just check something here quickly. Is this from the halving? Yes, that's the tracker, right? So it's from the halving. So 524 days from the halving is when we hit all-time highs in this cycle. So now you see a massive pull down. First low, 618 pullback, second low. Differences between the two lows. So this one's a little lower. Obviously, if you want to get accurate, we can go zoom in here quickly. But you can see that at any given point of time, there's a difference of at least like 40% average. So on this one, it's a little bit lower because this weekly wick is bigger. But if I went back to the daily time frame, I think I got a different value there. But anyway, so now we're going back up to the 2020s run. So 3618, there we go, all-time high. And this was 320 days till the first peak, but 552 days to the all-time high. Okay, so you see the pattern here, right?
Yeah.
So the first one was 380 days, then it's 524, 552, and we are now in the area where we should have seen another 618 climb, and then a massive drop as we enter into the halving, right?
Okay.
So,
but we also have the
Yeah, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, we also have this time it's a lot I hope it's gonna be a lot different because because of the ETFs, if they're gonna get approved, I think something really different is gonna happen for some reason. But I can see where you're getting at. But just let's go to the moon. No more dumps because I really want to long leverage for the long term now. Just a couple of eggs, and then shit.
Ooh, there's actually
But
one last test that I can still do, yeah. So this is the current low, right, for Bitcoin. So if we took this level here, right, and measured it about 40%, give or take, right, that is more or less in this area right here. Okay, so I'll tell you what's significant about this level here. So we all know that 20, like close to the 20K is a bit low for the cycle, given that we know Bitcoin's already very, very bullish, right? So I did some more research on what could be possible areas, and I believe the possible area is the 28K, right? So you see this MA here, this is 200-day MA. But in this area as well, something that you people didn't think about looking at yet, have any of you looked at the 300 MA yet? Okay, here's the 300 MA. So 300 MA is getting closer to my circle, right? 300 MA daily is in that area. Oh, sorry, this is 300 MA weekly. So let me just start doing this quickly. So this is weekly. Then let's go daily.
XI, please mute. We can hear you. Sure. mute her?
Sure, just give me a sec.
Because she doesn't know.
Cool. So this is 300 MA
Nice.
day.
Yeah.
That's 300 MA week. Now we can go down to our more usual suspects. Let's do the 4 hour. I'm just curious to see where 4 hour is. Yeah, 4 hours is going to be very close to the candles, but right. So let's just work with
That's
daily
good.
and weekly
Very
for
good.
now. So
We'll take
daily.
the 4 hours.
Okay, so then 200 is a little bit higher. So 200 is
Ooh,
looking
that's
at this
good.
area, yeah.
It's a good one. I'll take that.
That's 200. And now for the last one, we need the 200 week. So let's go 200 week. 200 weeks in this area as well. So
Same.
so now using the data that I plotted with Waz the other day, because of all the concentrated strong MAs in this area, there is a very good possibility that this is the support that will make the new low, right? So if we do go 618 and we pull back, this wherever these MAs are, this is the area where the last low is going to be. So then, given that news and information, the area that we need to look for or need to look at is anywhere within this space, I would say. So that is ranging from, at this point, if price goes up this steep, this quickly, we might even be looking at higher 34k. But my original analysis is we're looking at 28k level. So around about, yeah. But right now, given the updated timings of things, this is the timing that we're looking at. So
It's the lowest
if we
low.
see this-
Let's
this-
see. I really hope it's not gonna go down to 32. It's not no further than that. It would be nice actually, because then I can buy more. But yeah, my bags would be very
Yeah.
very fucked by that. But
look,
yeah,
this
okay,
is also a very
nice
very
analysis.
strong support level, right? So 32 has like 2 major support zones. So this will then be the SR flip that we're looking for. So this is the breakout, then this is the test, and then that's the start of the bull run, right? So the green line is more or less where the low should be, and at the point where we drew this line, it was 150 days. So you can see that I still have the measurement, the time measurement on here, and that is from the 13th of November. So from the 13th of November till where we are now, that means 150 days. Wait, did I do this correctly? The green line, what's the green line that? I'm pretty certain the low should have been in on the green line. I'll need to go watch my stream again to just make sure. But this green line signifies the area where the low should be before the halving. Blue lines we know are the halving dates, or halving periods, areas. And the low is usually this distance from the halving, if we looked at the previous cycles, right? So there's the low, that's the halving.
We're almost there, so it's need to really move fast if it has to go up there and down before the halving, I think, or that's yeah, shit, gonna go crazy.
So yeah, so that's the point, right? So then January 15th That's the date that I have on, like in my head, give or take, for the day that the low should be more or less close to being formed. So the way we're looking things now, that might be a very high low. We might not even make a lower low in the scenario, given that we're so bullish already.
Yeah. Okay, fuck it.
So yeah,
It's
so
also
by the
ETF news,
time
I
the
think-
halving is in,
uh,
yeah. So the reason why I'm saying 15th of Jan, that's more or less the date when the ETF should be approved for most of the different applications.
Yeah.
So that is the ideal date to have put your money all in to go and get your action on the next bull run.
Full,
right?
full. Yeah. Nice, man.
Hello, anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So, hello?
Yeah, I know. Can you?
Yes, we can hear you.
So when it reach like up to like the 50 and pull back, what will happen to the archives? It will like bleed a lot.
Sorry, just repeat that. If it gets what?
The archives, they will like bleed a lot when it pull back after 50k.
The archives. What archives are you referring to?
No, the archives. I'm from Jamaica. I don't speak.
Nice. Jamaica.
Oh, the
I said
altcoins.
archive.
Sorry, my man. Wow. Yo. It's all good. No. The altcoins, I
That's
don't think
nice.
are going to follow the same structure, right? Altcoins and bull runs are generally more bullish.
Nice.
So they'll have a pullback, but it won't be as big as Bitcoin. So Bitcoin we're using to track the momentum and which narratives are taking off. But in terms of altcoins, I don't know how this is going to play out for altcoins. I've only been tracking the Bitcoin cycle. If we do this on each token, we will have to go find different stories and different analysis on tokens, right? The issue here is that most of the altcoins are only a year old now. So for some of like the older ones, the like previous cycle tokens, you'll have enough data to track them for at least 2 or 3 cycles. And by those, I'm talking about like the top 10. That would be like Litecoin, BNB, XRP, Ethereum. I mean, even Solana is still very new, so you might not even have enough data on Solana to track. But Link is also one that's been around for some time. So those guys you'll be able to track like 2 or 3 cycles at least. But for the newer alts, you're gonna need to play this off by like your TA and fundamentals.
So but I can like release my bags and then fill it back after.
If you really wanted to, yes, you could do it that way.
I can get a bigger bag.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't bet everything on the pullback. You know, don't be 100% in cash to wait for the pullback, because everything can happen. Everything. So maybe we don't go that low, and then you are fucking in cash for the bull run. That's shit.
Exactly.
So I'll just keep like 20% on the side or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because 2020 I did the same, and I
waited.
basically lost everything.
Yeah, fuck, shit. That's it's not gonna happen this time. This time we're gonna get money, everyone. That's for fucking sure.
Hopefully.
Okay, so I'm just giving you guys the updates on the charts. I'm gonna go to the gym now with the wife and just get some exercise in. But this is where we currently are on the Doge trade. So since entry, we have moved down like a little bit more than 1%. We now have a pullback to the trend line. So you can see that we're testing the trend line as support right now, and we are now starting to slowly move back down again. So that means that the trend line test has been successful. RSI has topped out and it's starting to lose strength. Stochastic are Stochastic has also topped out and is now starting to move down. So in this scenario, I would also adjust the stops on the Doge trade. So realistically, I would move my stop to just above this low. Obviously, my entries might be a little bit higher given that mine got automatically filled with prices that was higher. So for some people, the adjustment would just be to break even now. So for me, it's a little bit in profit. So I'm just going to be adjusting now. My stop loss.
Also the soul is
See, I'm
nice.
30 cents in profit. And now I'm just gonna let the trade run. At this point, I don't really care. Both my trades have good risk management, so whatever happens, happens, and if it happens, so be it. So that is the game, guys. You just need to manage it out. I mean, if I really wanted some profit here, I could adjust it to just above this high that was formed. But it is a lower high, so chances of breaking this now, I don't think are gonna happen. I'm looking at the 1 minute though.
What do you think
Just keep
about
that in mind.
AVAX is good for long term.
AVAX,
but yeah.
I don't know. AVAX has been around for a few cycles as well. It hasn't shown a lot of momentum in the last cycle, so I don't know how well it's going to do.
No, but this time they have a lot of things built on it. I think so. It's getting crazy this time. I think. But yeah, everyone just hold. Don't buy XRP. I think.
I'm trading AVAX right now. I don't know if it like you have any more upside, like. Because I was in a trade on AVAX. I don't know if you go up more, but it's just acting strange.
I don't know anything about AVAX. I haven't traded it, but.
Trading it from like way down, you know.
What?
I'm inside it for like few weeks now, so I was thinking like to take profit now, you know.
What is your profit at the moment?
Like 15k.
15%, 15k?
Yes.
Whoa, shit, man. Okay, how many percent?
It's a lot of percent. I have to go and check the computer.
That's fucking great, man. I would definitely take some profits. That's for sure. Because yeah, some